Finals night at the New Zealand Darts Masters, live from Claude's Arena in Hamilton, and quarterfinal number one is set to go. James Wade, Peter Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome. Tēnā koutou katoa! Welcome to the Claudelands Arena here in Hamilton, New Zealand for the quarterfinal stages of the New Zealand Darts Masters, presented by Burger King and TAB. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, welcome to Hamilton! Time to meet the players. From Aldershot, England, the winner of 9 PDC televised titles and a winner of the World Series final, ladies and gentlemen, the machine, James Wright! Ladies and gentlemen, Scotland's World Cup winner, the winner of the German Darts Masters and the UK Open. And now, for your entertainment, let's get this party started! Snakebite, Peter!
Well, what a fantastic atmosphere at the Claudelands Arena here in Hamilton. Over 4,000, every one of them looking forward to finals night. And the final night of the World Series Tour Down Under in Brisbane, we saw Damon Heta complete a sensational victory in Melbourne. Michael van Gerwen finally broke his Australian drought. Who will it be in New Zealand? Who will win the first ever New Zealand Darts Masters staged here in Hamilton? 4 years in Auckland, and here we are in New Zealand's 4th largest city. And to get us underway, it's Peter Wright against the reigning World Series champion, James Wade. Terrific atmosphere, the noise levels are rising already. And we have 7 terrific games to look forward to. Are we going to see a brand new winner?
And we've got contrasting performances from both these players heading into this match too, don't we, Stuart? With Peter Wright convincing in his win over Damon Heta. James Wade could have easily not been Peter Wright's opponent in this match. He got there just against Craig Caldwell. The New Zealander 6 legs to 5. And only just got there with some very good darts over those last couple of legs.
Yeah, absolutely. Caldwell was 5-3 up. Wade Wright took out 116 and 140 and then went it in a deciding leg. So here we go. Best of 15, first to 8. That is the format
60.
Throughout the evening here in Hamilton. And Wright and Wade to be the first man through to the semi-finals.
41.
I touched on the form of both players yesterday. But of course, yesterday is yesterday, Stuart. Today's today. Doesn't mean anything yesterday now, does it? We've seen it so many times in individual sport. You get the win, you move on, you can produce something completely different the next day.
Well, James Wade was just glad to get a win under his belt after suffering first-round defeats in both Brisbane and Melbourne, both at the hands of the Aussie Damon Heta, who was the man that Peter Wright beat in the first round 24 hours ago.
100.
Yeah, but we'll all head home with some great memories of the last 3 weeks.
59.
Who will provide the abiding memory here in Hamilton on the final night of the tour.
Who do you require? 142. Nine score.
Well,
Now, a few of these players had found the number 1 with a bit too much regularity last night, didn't they, Stuart? Let's hope that...
that's scarcely believable.
60.
9 scored,
Who
but
do you require? 130.
not too much damage done, Peter Wright will hope.
$59. James require 122. $54.
Well, they both had 18 darts in this opening leg, all a little scrappy. Well, that's right on the wire. Can he use the barrel?
64. James requires 68.
These are the situations that James Wade loves to cash in. Can he break the throw in 21 darts?
28.
No.
Who do you require? 10.
Oh, boy.
5 score.
5 scored and 5 darts missed to win the leg.
How many darts have we had now?
This is the 24th dart.
Game
A
shot.
24 dart leg.
James Wade.
But they all count.
Sterling James the throw first.
That's all that matters.
Game on.
What an error-strewn opening leg that was. Peter Wright looked favourite to win it, then scored 9.
85.
Then got nowhere near. Massively popular Peter Wright wherever he goes around the world.
60.
Strange old start, isn't it? When you consider that out of all the quarter-finalists, Peter Wright, James Wade are the only 2 players who know exactly when they're going to be on stage.
Yes.
You know, they've had
That's right.
ample time to do all their preparations. They know
59.
when they'll be going and when they'll be throwing.
Well, both players averaging in the 60s.
Yeah,
at the
all
moment.
very scrappy at the moment. I think it's fair to say
100.
it will get better. The Wade won't be bothered. 24 darts to win a leg of darts.
No, that's right.
Whether it's in 9 or 10 or 24, it's just a leg.
Exactly. If he wins, he won't remember the first leg. He'll just be thinking about the semi-finals.
That's a bit better from Peter Wright. A lovely dance. Well, this to level it up, just to get him going, give him a foothold. Well, 11 scored, he missed the 25. Well, he's made a mess of it again here, Peter Wright.
Well, it's a good last start.
James require 52.
Tops for 2-0.
Love it.
Wade races out to a 2-leg lead early. And they're going to 15 in this quarter-final. 15, best of 15 legs, all the way through the end now.
Well, this is the 9th time that
34.
Peter Wright and James Wade have played in the World Series. 5-3, the scoreline in Wright's advantage. You may remember that he beat James Wade in the semi-finals just a few weeks ago of the German Darts Masters, en route to winning the title in Cologne. But Wade, the reigning World Series champ, with that great success in Vienna in Austria at the back end of last year.
100.
But Wade looking to, I think, make up for lost time. He's never really had a decent run or a good record on the World Series when we've been in Australia and New Zealand. Maybe that's all about to change here in Hamilton, we shall see.
57.
Well, those averages still pretty average at the moment, mid-70s.
58.
Oh, very puzzling, it has to be said.
Again, we're just waiting for one of these players to explode. Right on cue is James Wade.
So double 12.
James require 24. Game shot.
James Wade
James
goes 3-0 up with 2 breaks to throw.
Game on.
With the longer match, there's still time for Wright to come back, but if he continues the way he's going at the moment, he won't challenge Wade in this match.
45.
Peter Wright's got to find something from somewhere. It's all very strange, this, it really is.
60.
Going to see a change of darts again.
Well, he has changed them from the opening night here in Hamilton for sure. The older barrels, the old faithful as he calls them.
140.
But it just keeps us guessing, I think. The only thing he'll never change is changing his darts regularly. The winner of this, by the way, to take on Daryl Gurney or Raymond van Barneveld. It's Van Gerwen, Michael Van Gerwen or Gary Anderson against Rob Cross or Ben Robb. That's the lineup.
Still from Wright.
James requires 76.
This, though, for a 4-0 lead.
Game shot of full flag.
Wow, picked the eyes out of that double 8. It was right in the middle.
Peter to throw first.
No one really could have predicted this, that's for sure. And funny as it may seem, the whole match has changed on one leg of darts.
95.
which took 24 darts to win.
Yes, we could be having a completely different scenario if Wright had snuck in a win there. This is... Well, the snakebite is not biting at the moment, is he?
Yeah, a lot of support. Big crowd here in Hamilton.
One run out, Fulton. 81.
The frustration on the face of Peter Wright tells you everything you need to know. Great response, this.
126.
Wright just ticking along, rather Wade ticking along nicely.
Well, he's missing the trebles. He was looking for a 25. He couldn't even find that to leave 170. So Wade will be thinking 6 darts and 176.
That helps.
Just far too easy, this, for James Wade.
James required 36.
Great marker.
Game shot.
And James Wade running away with it. 5-0 up on Peter Wright.
Game on.
Well, no one could have predicted this.
And this is the ticket.
Well, a second for James Wade, 30 now for the tournament. Don't forget the deal in New Zealand only. We're going to get another. We are 30 followed by 31. Burger King, one of the sponsors here, running a promotion this weekend. If we get to 71.80s,
55.
The cost of Whoppers and BK Chickens will be only $4. The deal available till next Saturday. And that offer is in New Zealand only. 31 so far. Will we get to 70 a little later on?
We need to up the strike rate, don't we?
28.
Ah, yes, the famous Waikato colours there.
Well, it's just going to take something extraordinary for Peter Wright to get back in business here.
60. Peter require 139.
Tops it is. Back in business with a 139. Had to go, did go, a leg on the board. Can he come back? Dear oh dear.
Well, that's it. That's just, I think that just sums up a lot of these players' performances over the last couple of weeks. Brilliant dance, but then just can't follow it up for some reason.
There's 5 missed darts to win the opening leg on throw. They've really set the course of the game. I just wonder whether having set the course, whether the Peter Wright ship has sailed. We shall see. That 139 giving him a glimmer. You can only imagine how frustrating it is when you've been at the venue for probably 3.5 hours. You're practicing away, it's all going well, and you're hitting the big scores and finishing well on the practice board. And when it really matters, nothing happens. That memory muscle seems to have disappeared. It's all gone.
65.
Good last start, that one for Wright. Leaves him a check out. Fantastic last start there from Wright. Oh.
50. James requires 71.
5 out of 9 on the doubles.
31.
A glimmer of a hope for Peter Wright.
Peter, you require 120.
And remember, having broken the game's way throw, this is for a hold. He hadn't held his throw at any stage during this game. Nod of approval from James Wade. Nod of approval from Peter Wright. 139, followed by 120. Back-to-back legs. Wade missed one for 6-1. But he's still a big favourite here, James Wade.
His checkouts have been fantastic, though, from Wright.
60.
Number of century-plus checkouts last night, didn't we? We had 7, I think, of 127 or more. Now we've had 2 more here of 120. It's great when you get the spectacular checkouts. That's what the sport is all about.
The big moments when they really matter.
60.
But you still feel he's just left himself too much to do. We shall see. One trouble a visit at the moment, enough for James Wade.
He's got darts in hand here, Wade, even though he can check out. So he's just going to keep trying to score. And with it right well back.
James require 104.
Yep, single 4. 4 tops. With a bit of tungsten music.
James Wade. 9th leg.
Another 100-plus checkout, and didn't he throw those last 6 darts well? Just to set up those last 3, and that was what James Wade's all about.
121.
Oh, just looks calm and composed.
140.
And doing what he does so well. The reigning World Series champion looks to be on his way to a New Zealand World Series semi-final.
41.
Peter Wright will be disappointed. You know, chatting to him earlier,
136.
had high hopes here in Hamilton. Look at the ball here.
89. Peter requires 66.
Ball for double 8. Yeah, well done. He'll keep battling for sure, just hoping to find that one moment where he can put pressure on Wade and
97.
this match will turn. But from 5-0 down, it was always a huge task and a huge ask.
100. $87.
Well, Wade has scored well here. He's up to into the 90s, but he's Wright still back
60.
on 87. I don't think he's been above 90 in the match, has he, Peter Wright, at any stage?
But whatever he's doing, it's not enough.
137.
Well, 6 darts from here then.
Solid darts, though. That's all he needs at the moment.
Right here, you feel 140 minimum. Nope.
55.
Yeah, that
James required
visit.
80.
Frustration on the face of Peter Wright, summing it all up as Wade looks at tops.
Game shot
To go within one leg
James Wade. 11th leg.
of the semi-finals.
Game on.
Wade is 58% on the doubles. That's pretty decent, isn't it? Wade now just one leg away from making the semi-finals.
100. 60.
Much needed for Peter Wright. But James Wade with a run of 8 consecutive legs
20.
to put him in control. Remember, he was 5-3 down against Craig Caldwell in the first round. Won 3 on the spin against the New Zealand, then won the first 5 here against Peter Wright.
130.
And he won't be too bothered at this stage if Peter Wright wins this leg.
He's got plenty of opportunities to close it out.
100. Video required 91. Game shot.
Fantastic check out. Gee, there.
12 leg James for
Been
3.
fantastic on the double 20, Stuart, in the last 4 or 5 legs. All finished on a double 20.
140.
Yeah, strange to think a 24-dart opening leg set the tone and change this game. But Peter Wright will still have a go. Yeah, this will disappoint a lot of people in the crowd here in Hamilton. Many have gone to great lengths to join the Peter Wright party. But it looks like Peter Wright, the man himself, could be the ultimate party pooper. 7-4. James Wade is 1 away.
It's a good last time.
James requirement 161.
He's nailed the bullseye. Very nice from James Wade. Well, this is really for Peter Wright to stay in this tournament.
Well, is this the last dart he throws on the World Series Down Under
60
in 2019? 11 for double 10. Double 5.
20.
Well. He loves those double 10s. It's his favourite. Double.
Well, a chance I'm pretty sure that Peter Wright didn't expect to get.
Oh, no way. That means he's only going to get one double attempt.
Just one dart at the ball. That's all he's going to get.
55.
Well, that visit really sums up his night. Wade for the win, and a place in the semi-finals. James Wade can scarcely believe how easy that all was, but he won't be complaining. The party is over for Peter Wright, and for James Wade, it's a place in the New Zealand semi-final against either Daryl Gurney or Raymond van Barneveld. And they're coming up next here in Hamilton.
The reigning World Series of Darts champion James Wade is our first semi-finalist at the New Zealand Darts Masters, and he dispatches snakebite Peter Wright, who just didn't have his mojo on the Oki tonight. In the Claudelands Arena in Hamilton, live around the world wherever you are watching, this is what the numbers look like. And Rod Harrington, those doubles were the key for James Wade.
Absolutely. I mean, Peter Wright missed a few doubles in that very first leg, put him on the back foot, and before he knew it, James Wade's 5-0 up, and Wade is not going to let anybody up from 5-0.
Let's see how happy the machine is.
James, incredibly efficient performance from you. Probably your best in the Southern Hemisphere this time around.
I wouldn't go that far. No. I played weak on the week. Peter wasn't very good, you know, and I made the most of my opportunities.
Really good scoring and really good with your third dart. Sometimes you'd had two singles and your third dart was singing.
Yeah, I mean, I felt a little bit better, but you know, you got to look at the stats there. You know, Peter averaged 90, I averaged 93. You know, stats don't lie. But you know, I did enough to win quite comfortably. Thought I'd get to the finish line before I did, but you know, I did.
You happy with improvement from day 1 to 2?
I think it was pretty much for muchness, if I'm honest with you. But you know, like I say, I did well enough to win, so that's the main thing.
You can go back, relax for a little while, then hit the practice boards again. I guess that's what's happening.
Thank you very much. Cheers, buddy.
James Wade is definitely in the zone, as we remind you how that one went down. He went out to a 5-0 lead and goes on to win 8-4. James Wade, our first semi-finalist. He'll face the winner of the next match between Daryl Gurney and Raymond van Barneveld.